Hi bestie, welcome back. I'm coming to you with another little chatty video. You are either going to be watching this video at the end of the year, so in the last few months of the year, or you might have stumbled across this video at the beginning of the new year. Either way, I wanted to do a little video on how to make the next year your. For context, I am a 28-year-old business owner. I have managed to create and build a six-figure business from the ground up, which is my lovely app, Cloud9 Collective. I'm also a content creator. I basically have dedicated my life to women's wellness and helping you feel the best that you can feel. Obviously, a big part of that is working out, but a bigger part of that is what's going on in your mind and your mindset. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go over 5 points today because I am sick and tired of wasted potential, and you are not going to be one of those people that wastes this whole year and looks back and wishes that you did more. 5 points today we are going to go over. Change your outlook, read a book, make a plan, take the pressure off, and look after your body. Okay, let's get into the first one. Change your outlook. If you are watching this video before the end of the year, then this one applies specifically to you. You need to look at this time as your soft launch into the new year. You're basically prepping right now to give yourself a little head start so that when you go into the new year, you're not going to be overwhelmed with all of the things that you feel like you need to do to make the next year your bitch. We all know that 99% of New Year's habits and New Year's resolutions are in the bin by the end of January, and you are not going to be one of those people. The reason that that happens is because you cannot overhaul your life overnight. Creating habits takes time and consistency, so when you go into the new year trying to start this whole new lifestyle, odds are you're just going to give up because it is really overwhelming to try and change everything literally in one day. Building habits takes time and consistency. This is why this last little bit of time building up to the new year is actually the most important time of the year. This is not the time to park your goals and just say, okay, it's fine, I'll just do it next year. No, you are not going to be one of those people. That is not the mindset of a successful person. Whilst everyone else is doing that, get ahead. Stay focused on your goals. Stay consistent, whether that's in fitness, whether that's in business, whatever that is, self-development. Do not give up now. Use this time to make a proper plan for yourself of what your goals are and how you're going to get to them. So basically, this is not the time to give up. This is the time to begin. Number 2. Read a book. There are 2 books that I would recommend above every other book that I've read, and the one is Atomic Habits and the other one is called Attached. But we're going with Atomic Habits right now because we're trying to build healthy habits and make the next year our bitch, so this is on topic right now. This book literally changed my mindset towards being productive and making healthy habits. It literally gives you all the tools you need to create the habits that you want, which will eventually create the life you want. Buy this book, start reading it now. Even if that's the thing that you're doing before the end of the year, just read this book. Number 3. Make a plan. It's all very well knowing what you want to do and what your goals are, what your end goal is. I'm sure it's like a wonderful big end goal that seems kind of far away and maybe like it's impossible right now. This is why we plan. And if you came here early and we are not even in the new year yet, you have time to make that plan right now. So here's what you're gonna do. Have a session where you sit down on your own with a friend, with a family member, where you sit down and properly assess your goals. You can categorize this by health, career, and self-development if you want to. For each of those categories, I want you to think about an end goal of the perfect picture you could paint of where you see yourself with your career, with health, and with self-development. Write it down in detail. Then I want you to break that down and make a doable plan of how you're gonna get there. So say your end goal is to eat really clean, get rid of your sugar addiction. Okay, we've parked the end goal. What do we need to do to get there? Now I want you to make a measurable goal that will get you to the place that you want to be. Okay, so for example, by February, I want to halve my sugar intake and cook 5 meals a week at home. Do you realize how achievable that goal is now that you've set a measurable target and you've got enough time to get to that goal? If you start now by cutting back on 1 sweet treat a week and cook 1 meal a week, by the time it gets around to February, it's not going to feel like a big deal that you've cut back on sugar and that you're eating more at home. Whereas if you just tried to overhaul your life overnight, that would feel like a really big deal. So for point number 3, make a plan and then break the plan down into mini plans. Number 4, take the pressure off. I feel like there is so much pressure to do everything perfectly the first time, and that is what puts a lot of people off wanting to actually do the thing. Social media definitely has a part to play in this because it looks like everything is so easy and it seems like no one is failing. But the truth is, good things take time and consistency. I am still failing to this day, but here's the thing, I'm not afraid to fail. I understand that you don't need to see results immediately and overnight to be a success. Real changes take time, and if you shift your mind away from instant gratification, you're going to take the pressure off and feel a lot better about taking steps towards your goals without feeling like you're so scared about failing. Allow yourself time and space and grace to make mistakes and know this is going to happen, and you'll be so much more likely to not give up. It's normal to fail. On to my last point, and we know that I could not do a video about making the next year your bitch without talking about this. Look after your body. A healthy body and a healthy mind go hand in hand. It is absolutely wild what exercising and feeding your body correctly can do for your mental health. It makes you think so much clearer. It makes you feel so much more productive. You have so much more energy. There are endless benefits to looking after your body. And by that, I don't mean go and do 6 workouts a week. I mean get in tune with your body, listen to your body, give your body nutrients, and shift yourself away from that mindset of working out to look a certain way or eating to look a certain way. Do it because it's good for you. When it comes from a place of love, it becomes so much less of a chore. And for the love of God, do not try to overhaul your fitness and diet plan in January because it's not going to last. I'm telling you now, it's not going to last. Change your mindset because health is not a dream body or destination. It's a lifestyle that you choose every single day. When you stop looking at it as a quick fix and start looking at it as a lifestyle change, that is when you genuinely stay consistent with it. Obviously, enjoy yourself. Go on your vacations. Don't think about working out and eating well all the time. But if you are doing that 90% of the time, you're honoring your body and allowing yourself that space to relax and have a little fun when you want to. In conclusion, whether you are watching this towards the end of the year or at the beginning of the new year, please don't overwhelm yourself by trying to overhaul your entire life in a month. It's not going to happen. You're not going to stick to it, and you're going to set yourself up for failure. Make yourself a plan, take the pressure off, realize it's okay to fail, and think about the long-term goal rather than the short-term goal. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments what other videos you want to see from me, and I will see you next time. Subscribe if you enjoyed this one. I love you. Bye.